So let's jump into the CaseCatalyst program. And I've already run check it at the beginning when I start editing. So once you start your editing process, you would go up to the double check marks here. I think it's blue or orange. I can't remember when you first start out. And then it will take a few minutes to run depending on how long your transcript is. And then it will turn green saying it's ready. And you'll have to go to, if you want it over here on the side, like I have it here, go to, I think, edit, or where is it? View, panes, check it. And then it will bring it over to the side and make sure you keep that checked. So let's look at this paragraph. So in this trial, we have on the stand a forensic chemist. And she's kind of getting zippy, kind of catching me, I'm not getting everything she's saying. So let's see how Check It is going to help me. So I always use my audio when I'm doing my editing with a foot pedal. I use the FTW transcriber program.
Do what we call presumptive text.
So let's see. Oops. I have to go back a little bit. Sorry.
So analysis begins by opening.
See if I can boost her volume a little bit for you guys.
So analysis begins by opening the kit and itemizing the evidence accordingly. Once it's itemized, we then take a net weight, which means no packaging is.
So it thinks that this word should be packaging, and I wrote package. So you can see over here, off to the right, in the check it field, it says it wants it to be packaging. So I have assigned F2 to be my go to the next correction, just like you would do a scan stop with the F8. So when I first got check it, I assigned F2. And if you need instructions on how to do that, let me know. I can't remember right offhand how I set that up, but I can let you know that if you need help with it. So I did. So let's press F2. So it's going to bring up the check it box. So I've written right here, old text package and check it text. It thinks it should be packaging. So here are your options down below. And all you need to do is press the corresponding letter. I mainly pretty much only use ignore and accept. Sometimes I will use add the old text to the job list so it won't keep popping up if it's like a name or something that's not recognizing. But mainly I use just the I and the A. I think there's also an R. We'll see. So in this case, I'm going to accept it because, yep, it should be packaging. So I'm going to press A, enter, and done. It changes it automatically. Let's move on to the next one.
Net weight, which means no packaging is included, so it's just the substance of each.
So I've missed the word after the word included. I missed so it's. So then let's go to F2 and it's brought up. Here it is. So it says I've missed so it's. I'm going to press accept A, enter, and it automatically puts it in. Let's go to the next one.
Included, so it's just the substance of each item one by one. After we take that net weight.
So I've missed we take. It's right here. So let's go back. F2, we take. I'm going to accept it. A, enter, done. So then let's move on to the next one. And this one gets kind of tricky because I have missed some words and it did not catch it. Let's move on.
After we take that net weight, we do what we.
So it missed the word net weight. So I have to manually add that one. I'm not sure why it missed it. It's not 100% yet. It's just a tool to aid in our editing. So I would not recommend solely running check it to produce a transcript. You really need to go through the transcript yourself.
After we take that net weight, we do what we call presumptive text.
So then you can see as I've gotten closer to it, it recognized now, whoa, wait a minute, it missed something. So let's see what it says here now if I press F2, because I think I'm missing the word we called.
Wait, we do what we call presumptive text.
What we call. So then see here. So it got what I missed, what we call, but then it added the word counted, which I'm not sure where it thought it heard the word counted. So we have, yes, what we call, we need to put in there, but not counted. And it wants me to take out a presumptive, but that's correct. So this is kind of a glitchy thing with Check It. So just be careful. I don't know why it does this sometimes. So like I said, just use it as a tool and you'll still have to edit it. So we're going to have to manually put in the word what we call. So we're going to have to ignore this entry because we don't want either of these choices. We want to keep up here a presumptive, but we don't want what we call counted because if we accept it, it's going to overwrite a presumptive. We don't want that. Let's just ignore it all together and just add in the text. We do what
each item one by one.
Call.
After we take that net weight, we do what we call presumptive.
We do what we call a presumptive
After we take
test.
that net weight, we do what we call a presumptive test, and in this case is a chemical spot test.
And in this case is a chemical
spot test. So we're looking for a specific color change.
And then right here it missed the word specific. See, it's a specific. Good grief, I can't type and speak at the same time. A specific.
It's a chemical spot test. So we're looking for a specific color change. Again, just presumptive, not used for confirmed.
So this is a big phrase here that I've misread.
Change. Again, for a specific color change. Again, just presumptive, not used for confirmatory reasons. And then we take a representative.
Whoops, sorry. Let me go back.
Change test. So we're looking for a specific color change. Again, just presumptive, not used for confirmatory.
So if I do the same thing is happening here. So it got yes. I need again just for something.
Again, just presumptive, not used.
See, it says it thinks it heard just for something, but it's again just.
So we're looking for a specific color change. Again, just presumptive, not
just presumptive.
Again, just presumptive, not used for confirmatory.
Not used for confirmatory reasons.
Again, just presumptive, not used for confirmatory reasons.
So it didn't catch this one either. So we're going to have to ignore it and manually
not
fix
used for
it.
Confirmatory reasons. Not
okay, so
change. Again, just presumptive.
Again, just presumptive.
For a specific color change.
Not for
again, just presumptive, not used for confirmatory reasons. And then we take.
And then, so we got this one, the word then.
Reasons. And then we take a representative sample.
Representative. I misstroked that one and it's not catching it either, so we're going to have to manually type this one, representative,
and then sample. We take a representative sample of each item and we place that into a test tube.
And we put that into a test tube, but it was supposed to be and we placed that into a test tube. Let's see if it caught it. Yes, it did. We're going to accept it.
Of each item and we place that into a test tube for an extraction process.
And I put for the extraction process, it's supposed to be for an extraction process. So it did catch the and, but it added a lot more, which I already have there. So again, it kind of messed that up. So we're going to just ignore it and replace the word the with the word and.
Test tube for an extraction process.
So this was an overview of how I use my Check It in the CaseCatalyst when I'm editing. It's still kind of nice. I like that it catches the little words that I would maybe sometimes miss when I'm editing. And it does make filling in the little blanks sometimes faster, but it's still not 100%. Still use your audio to just double check your transcripts. And with that, it's really up to you whether you can decide whether it's worth the $50 a month that they charge for it right now. But if you have any questions, Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much.